In order to provide Pakistani businesses with affordable crankshafts, this large forging factory decided to produce them in-house. Although they lack advanced production equipment and specialized assembly lines, the crankshafts they make are 1/3 cheaper than imported ones, making them popular with local businesses. This 300-kilogram steel billet in front of us is the raw material for making crankshafts. The craftsmen first need to place the billet into the forging furnace. As the temperature rises, the billet gradually turns red. After 2 hours of continuous heating, the billet reaches the forging temperature. At this point, several craftsmen need to take the billet out of the furnace. They skillfully use the principle of leverage, using a chain as a support point, and with assistance from others, they can place the billet under the air hammer. The hammer starts to rhythmically strike down, each hit with immense force. The task of the craftsman is to shape the billet into the rough form of a crankshaft. We all know that the different parts of a crankshaft are circular, so the billet needs to be forged into a cylindrical shape. As the red-hot billet is hammered, the oxidation layer on the surface falls off. Although forging takes longer than casting, the quality of a forged crankshaft is significantly better. The repeated force of the hammering refines and evens out the metal structure, making the material more capable of withstanding complex stresses and loads, ensuring reliable quality for the final crankshaft. Since the crankshaft is not a uniform cylinder, the craftsmen also need to shape the main journal. The main journal bears the crankshaft's rotational forces and connects to the engine, allowing the crankshaft to rotate smoothly. Its diameter is usually large to ensure sufficient support strength and wear resistance. After shaping one side of the main journal, the billet cools down and can no longer be forged. The craftsman must place the billet back into the furnace for reheating. After another half hour of heating, it reaches the forging temperature again. The process from here is similar, so there's no need for further explanation. After 2 hours of forging, the rough shape of the crankshaft has appeared in the 300-kilogram billet, but this is just the beginning. Next, the crankshaft's main journal continues to bear the rotational forces, connecting to the engine to enable smooth rotation. After this, the billet needs further machining. First, the crankshaft is fixed on a lathe to machine the main journals. The lathe rotates at high speed, and with a sharp tool, the main journal is gradually turned into a smooth cylinder. Since the various parts of the crankshaft are not all aligned, the rod journals, which are key to converting the piston's reciprocating motion into rotational motion, are also machined. The rod journals are positioned opposite each other instead of along a straight line. The rod journals bear the force transmitted by the connecting rods, converting the piston's linear motion into the crankshaft's rotational force. Although the craftsmen don't have a specialized synchronized lathe, they use a small attachment on both ends of the main journal to accomplish this operation. Once all the rod journals are machined, oil passages are drilled into the crankshaft. Since the oil passages must go through the entire crankshaft, an extra long drill bit is used. These oil passages deliver lubrication to the various journal surfaces, providing lubrication and cooling. The oil flows through the passages to the main journal and rod journal areas, reducing friction and wear, lowering the working temperature, and ensuring the crankshaft operates properly. After the oil passages are drilled, the ends of the crankshaft are polished to smooth out any imperfections. At this point, the crankshaft is complete. This entire process not only showcases the superb skills of the Pakistani craftsmen, but also highlights the continued importance of traditional hand craftsmanship in modern mechanical production. Let us give a round of applause for the craftsmanship of these skilled workers.